were you always funny? Did you start off as a child cracking jokes, or was it something you got into just after high school, or while you was in college, or when did you decide you wanted to be a comedian?
Well, I began to be a comedian. Actually, started in the sixth grade. My teacher allowed me to go in front of the class because I was always making jokes ever since the kindergarten, and but I would get in trouble because they would tell my father, and I didn't want those problems. So sixth grade, my teacher, Miss Walton, and she let me get in front of the class and do a set, do some jokes. Say, okay. After that, my mother took me to a. After that, my mother took me to a show that for her job that I was doing comedy in front of all these hundreds of people. She used to work at the post office at the Marriott Grand Ballroom in Akron. And I had never been in front of that many people. I said, damn, this is different from school. So, but after that, I knew that it was a desire. We used to have Hilarities Comedy Club downtown Cleveland. My father would take me down there to do shows, and I knew that I had to do it because let it be known that after I became a teenager and into my 20s, I had been fired from every job I ever had. And so even pimping, man, I ended up owing the women money. So comedy, I can keep all the money. All $20 I make.
Man. But man, shout out to the family, because that's something that a lot of people take for granted, man. You got a mother and a father that just was willing to even not only believe in you, but give you an opportunity, give you a chance. A lot of people don't have a father to take them anywhere. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, their mother might not even have a job to take them to open up and perform. And I think that's very powerful that your family and your parents was able to, plant that seed in you. And then you did the rest. Obviously, you put in the hard work and you've been consistent, man, with the joke. Because I remember hearing your name growing up. Because my brothers, they went to Warrensville, so I remember them kind of talking about you and stuff. Like, it's a comedian from Cleveland, he doing his thing or whatnot. So every time I hear somebody from Cleveland doing something, it just give me extra motivation and hope for what I do.
Brother, don't ever stop. It's so funny. I was doing a show with a guy named Arsenio Hall. And so me and Arsenio was talking when I was opening up for him a couple years ago. And we were talking about the exact same thing that me and you are talking about right now, believe it or not. And so we allowed me, you're not dead, you're not in jail. It's our time is now. And you got it, brother. That's what I said, especially being from the city, man. Anything I can do to help and assist you, I'm all about that, man, because I'm all about like I said, my godfather was in Forrest Gump. He was Papa Gump. And he always tell me, he said, man, to whom much is given, much is required. So I feel like it's what we're supposed to do, especially to see the next brother get on. And so I'm all for it.
Man, I truly appreciate you, man. I love to link up with you again. Now I can ask you this: when do you feel like you got your first big break? When you feel like, yeah, I'm in the dough, or it just went to another level for you.
Okay, this is so funny. This is when I feel like I did Comic View in the year 2000, but in 2003, March 2003, we had the #1 show on BET. It was a TV show called Coming to the Stage, which was like American Idol for comedians. And it was the #1 show on BET. So when I did that, and then after I sold it, when I did the movie with Kurt Russell, it was called Touchback. Touchback, it was amazing because the mayor of Cleveland, we did a premiere in Hollywood for the theaters, and we also did one in Cleveland. And so we were signing autographs. It was amazing, man, at Richmond Heights. And so I really felt like, man, this is going to be good. Besides, there were so many opportunities that when I was with Snoop Dogg doing a movie with him, I felt like, dang, this is it. This is really going to be it because I've just been blessed with so many opportunities. I can't lie. I can't really pinpoint one exact, but I've had a good ride, man. It's been pretty good. Having a limousine pick me up to doing Oscars and things like that. I've been having a good ride, man. I can't lie.
Right, but you still rolling though, man. You named a lot of icons, like you say, Snoop Dogg, Arsenio Hall. Them like icons. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you working with them as a peer. They know what you're capable of. They willing to do stuff with you. So it's very inspiring and motivating.